Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight, the Brit, 2 years the elder of the American. Everything else is virtually identical. Once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Josh Rosenthal.
Josh Rosenthal, our referee, for this middleweight matchup with title ramifications. Bisping and Stann.
Let's fight.
And here we go. Two of the top fighters at 185 meeting here in Toronto. White trunks for the All-American Brian Stann. The Count Michael Bisping in the black trunks. Bisping said he believes he can use his speed advantage, his head movement, and pick Brian Stann apart.
Brian Stann has some serious power in his hands, though, Mike. And Bisping has to be careful of that, especially the overhand right, which he has had problems in the past with.
Yes, and that's exactly what I was thinking. He has the type of knockout power that Dan Henderson possesses.
Well, that's a punch that Jorge Rivera tagged him with. It's a punch that Dennis Kang tagged him with. So it's not just, I mean, he's tightened that up a lot, and he's actually talked about that in his game plan. Keep his left hand high, keep his chin tucked. He knows that he's had some issues with it in the past, and he's worked very, very hard to tighten up all aspects of his game, including his boxing. And right now, he has Brian Stann up against the cage, and they're free.
Brian Stann has just continued to evolve.
He's looking for that right hand.
Yeah, former light heavyweight champion in the WEC. Moved to 85.
Watch his open fingers.
From 205 back in 2010 in a fight of the night performance against Mike Macenzio.
Yeah, both guys are very big middleweights. Good right leg kick by Stann.
Actually, Bisping started at 205 in the UFC as well, Joe. Won the Ultimate Fighter at 205.
I thought I just said that.
No, you did. Just reiterating.
Bisping right. Oh, ate that right hand. Bisping's got to keep that chin tucked a little bit more. See how it's a little bit straight up in the air. Or Stann has his chin a little bit more hidden behind his shoulders. Oh, he just ate a nice jab by Bisping.
You saw him wince.
Yeah, that was
in the body.
Very accurate jab.
Counter right by Stann. The phrase has been used before. Brian Stann is the kind of guy you like your daughter to marry, but you don't want your son to fight. He is all class. Can he take him down?
Bisping with the takedown attempt, working very hard for this.
Nice job by Stann.
Double underhooks, trying for the trip. Stann able to keep it up.
Utilized a lot of energy there, did Michael Bisping, looking for that takedown.
As did Stann in defending.
Stann over the top with the right as they work in close quarters. You knew the knee was coming there.
And like I said, I put Bisping's cardio right up there with anyone in the game.
You give Stann the strength advantage here?
Yes, very nice elbow there by Bisping against the cage, though. And a couple of good punches in response by Stann. I give Stann a power punching advantage for sure. And Brian Stann has legitimate one-punch knockout power. Michael Bisping wears guys down. He's got excellent boxing, but he wears them down.
Oh, caught him. Inside leg kick.
He's okay. He said he's going to shake it off.
Good exchange again. Both men looking for it.
He landed that one up top, couple to the body. Whoa, they are exchanging here, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, there was no doubt, and you and Dana White talked at the end of the prelims, 1-1 now, that there was pretty much no way this fight wasn't going to be anything but spectacular, and so far, so good.
You got time. I'm good.
He said he's good. Yeah, no doubt about that one, folks.
You talked about how Michael Bisping just picks people apart, Joe. He has landed the most significant strikes in middleweight history. Also has excellent striking defense. Brian Stann is a finisher.
Yeah, Bisping is certainly a volume puncher. And that's also, a testament to his cardio. The fact that he can wear guys down like that. And I point again to the Mayhem Miller fight. It's an excellent example. A lot of people thought Mayhem looked bad in that fight. I thought it was because Bisping looked spectacular.
Absolutely.
He just really put the pressure on Mayhem.
Quick hook landed. Stann stayed home in Alpharetta, Georgia for much of this training camp. He's had a lot of things going on with his beautiful family, his daughters, Alexandra and Deanna. But he's been training with the Jackson team since 2009.
Stann's mixing up the leg kicks inside and out. And Bisping more concentrating on the boxing.
Bisping's jab has been really solid so far in this fight.
And he's working very hard for that takedown again, can't get it. Oh, big right hand! Bisping may be hurt!
And again with the right hand. Stann trying to hunt him down. Final seconds of round one. Brian Stann landed a big right hand. Here's Tiki and Jason Perillo with Bisping.
Breathe. Breathe. Oh, hit me with. You just cracked you with overhand right. Relax. You're good. Breathe for me.
He just took a wobbly step there, Mike, even just stepping down to sit down.
Listen, you got to get your movement back, okay? I don't see any of your movement. It has to come back. Tie him into an exchange if you're going to take the shot.
There you go. Calm down.
Yep.
Calm down. Just calm down. Fill your lungs up all the way to the belly. There you go. Breathe. You got short and punches in there.
If you're going to take the shot, you got to do it as he comes in, okay? And it's got to be faster. You got to get off your knees. Circle. Use that movement. I've got it.
Let's take a look at that right hand by Brian Stann. Right there. And there's a nice elbow by Bisping. The two most significant shots in that excellent first round.
A real key aspect of round number one was the takedown defense of Brian Stann, because Chael Sonnen was able to take him down quite often. Now, granted, Michael Bisping's not the wrestler Chael Sonnen is, but still he looked for takedowns, and Stann was able to avoid.
And Stann is slinging hands with confidence in this round. A nice jab there by Bisping to snap the head back of Stann.
Both men landing a significant amount of strikes, but we talked about how strong the jab was and how accurate Bisping was throwing it, connecting on 72% of his significant strikes. He wants the takedown again.
Here again, ducked under, but this time he's got it. Beautiful job by Bisping, down into side control.
Michael Bisping said he wants to make history as the first Brit to be a UFC world champion. He's been in the UFC for a long time, since 2006. Brian Stann did say that he was 100% convinced that Bisping will want to take him down. He was right about that.
And Bisping successful finally in doing so, but look at that, reversed and big punch on the top by Stann. I like how he did that too. Just put the hand into the armpit and pushed him off.
And now it's Stann on top, inside the guard of Bisping.
Watch the fingers in the
Bisping doing a nice job of controlling the posture of Brian Stann. He's got good head and wrist control. Stann not able to do any damage here.
Bisping is setting up a triangle, Mike. Look at how he's controlling the left wrist of Brian Stann and moving his knee up. He's trying to set a triangle up. Brian Stann is aware of it. Of course, he has a good triangle of his own. Won by triangle over Mike Macenzio.
Michael Bisping has not.
Stann staying on top here, sprawling, holding the front shoulder. Something happened there. Stann was talking, complaining to the referee.
Yeah.
Thumb to the eye. He got thumbed in the eye.
Let's see what Josh Rosenthal does here.
The referee does not know it.
Michael Bisping has not earned a UFC victory by submission.
I believe that's what Stann said. I believe he said he got thumbed in the eye. I'm not sure, though.
hands inside, hands inside.
There was he was saying something, complaining about something.
Quick look up at the clock by Stann. Michael Bisping said, I will fight whoever I need to get a shot at the title. And tonight, that's Brian Stann. Jason Terrell telling Bisping to keep his hands high.
Those jabs by Bisping are very nice.
Been ultra accurate, as we talked about, Joe. And he's circling to his right very often in this fight, which means he's circling away from the big right hand of Brian Stann, unlike his fight against Dan Henderson.
Yeah, he's relaxing in this round. You can see his technique is coming back. His chin is much more tucked in this round. Hands up high. It's just during the anxiety, especially of the first round, is when he makes a mistake of keeping his head up high.
Stann throwing another kick. Brian Stann has thrown about 3 times more kicks and landed them than Michael Bisping. Mouse under the right eye of Stann. 45 seconds on the clock in the second.
And there's the shot again. And up again. Wow. Bam. Big takedown by Michael Bisping. That's 2 in this round. 1 reverse, though.
What happened to the old Brits can't wrestle thing? That's long gone. Michael Bisping living in California now full-time.
Working on a Kimura.
He's never won in the UFC by submission.
Holding that side control, and now guard.
And
good round for Bisping.
Very good round.
Atta boy, big lungs.
Take a seat, brother.
Take a seat, breathe in deep.
Okay, relax your arms.
In through your nose, beautiful. Great job, Mike.
Yeah. Very nice.
Take a breath, take a sip when you're ready. You're around, yes.
We won that round big. Let's win this third, all right?
You're busy. Your movement is good. Your movement is good. Keep that movement. Okay, when you take that shot, get off your knees right away. He cannot stop it. Okay, your left hand, you gotta start throwing the right. Your jab is going. I need the right hand as well.
Here's the takedowns of Michael Bisping. Here's the first one in that round. Very nicely done into side control. And here's the second. Another excellent takedown, executed right into side control. And that one, he maintained that position for a while.
Interesting that the takedowns of Chael Sonnen earned him the victory over Michael Bisping back in January. And tonight, the takedowns of Michael Bisping, a significant difference in this fight.
Certainly in that round, as they exchanged leg kicks.
Still landing at a percentage well over 70% is Bisping.
You know, it's interesting, Mike. Brian Stann landed that one power shot in that first round, and since then has really not been able to connect with anything significant.
Now let us not
nice
forget
leg kick. But this again, takedown by Bisping.
Let us not forget the wrestler, and who is also an outstanding mixed martial artist. Chris Weidman is in the mix here at 185 after his win over Mark Munoz.
Oh, he's not just in the mix, he's dangerous. That is a very scary man, Chris Weidman.
And so Michael Bisping looking to be even not just the victor tonight, but ultra impressive in doing so.
Yeah, Weidman is, in my opinion, a true freak. And he's one of those dudes that you don't fight him and then you fight him 6 months later, you made a mistake. Because in 6 months, he got twice as good.
Ray Longo and Matt Serra said the first time he stepped into the octagon to both you and I, this kid is the real deal. And he has been thus far.
Matt Serra does not, he doesn't give the kind of compliments that he gives about Chris Weidman very lightly.
Right.
Yeah, when he talks highly about a guy like that, you believe him. And he's shown it time and time again in the octagon, especially in the Mark Munoz fight and the Tom Lawler fight.
Yep.
I mean, his submissions are excellent. His strikes are improving day by day, getting better. Real dangerous threat. And I really hope he gets a chance eventually at Anderson Silva. I think that would be an amazing fight. But right now, these two guys are still going at it here. I believe the second round most certainly went to Michael Bisping because of the takedowns. But you could probably say the first round probably went to Stann because of that one significant punch that rocked Bisping.
So Stann needs to turn it up here, though. Michael Bisping now 4th all-time in most significant strikes thrown in the UFC. Passed Chris Lights Out Lytle tonight in that category.
That was a nice combo by Bisping. Good one, too. And you see the face of Brian Stann is much more marked up than Bisping's face. Bisping is landing more in volume, whereas Stann had that one really big shot in the first round but hasn't been able to get anything. Oh, that right hand landed.
Looking again for a takedown.
But as he fights off these takedown attempts, the more he does that, the more it's going to wear him out and make it difficult to uncork some of those power punches.
The leader in most significant strikes landed in UFC history is the longtime welterweight champion, George Rush St. Pierre. Michael Bisping, Brian Stann, both looking to make a major statement, working in the clinch. Stann with the knee, and another, and they break. Just over 90 seconds remain here in this fight. Looking for the head kick.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Good body kick, good 1-2 by Bisping, and a good right hand over the top by Stann, but Bisping rolled with it.
You know, the number of significant strikes landed by Bisping and Stann is not that far apart, Joe. 77-61 right now. The percentage is much different, though. Doesn't matter how many times you swing, if you hit it out of the park, it still works. And Stann trying to put a combination together there. Again looking for the takedown. He has landed 3. Stann has fought off 7.
And it's not just landing the takedown, Mike. He's forcing Brian Stann to fight in this very grueling way,
another one,
which tests his fitness. And like I said, that is one of Michael Bisping's weapons that he uses inside the octagon, is how in shape he is, his cardio.
Back up. Oh, my.
And again,
15 seconds remain. Stann was right when he said Bisping was going to try to take him down.
good combination
fighting to
by
the
Stann.
finish.
Great fight.
And they go the distance. Brian Stann, Michael Bisping put on a great show here in Toronto. Joe, let's take a look at our fight replay.
And here we see the elbow. Nice short elbow by Michael Bisping. And here's a right hand right to the eye by Brian Stann. And here's Michael Bisping's takedowns. One into side control. Nice jab by Bisping. And there's another takedown. That was really the story of, certainly of the second round.
Let's take a look at the final numbers.
No, better than you expected.
You know, the big difference wasn't so much in the strikes landed. As you see, Bisping did land more, but the percentage much different. The real key to this is not just in the striking stats that we show you here, but in the 4 takedowns that Michael Bisping landed. The numbers striking-wise are pretty close, but there is an advantage to the count, Michael Bisping. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Michael the Count Bisping.
Unanimous decision victory for Michael Bisping. Congratulations to the Count.
We appreciate it, bro. Let's keep each other.
Brian Stann disappointed as he leaves here tonight on the other side of that decision. Here's Michael with Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Michael Bisping. First of all, Michael, congratulations. It's a big win for you. Very, very tough opponent in Brian Stann. What was the game plan coming in here, and how do you think it went?
Well, first off, Brian Stann, what a competitor. Nothing but respect for that guy. Inside the cage and outside the cage. Congratulations, he's one tough son of a gun. My God, he hit me pretty hard as well. The game plan, mix it up. I think I have a more rounded skill set. Land punches, take him down, land punches, look for the submission, whatever.
You know, your resting heart rate, I found out this week, something around 38 beats per minute or something like that?
34 BPM 3 weeks ago.
That's pretty ridiculous, man. And that has to be a weapon also that you use inside the octagon. I think that might have been part of the key to your success tonight, the pace that you pushed.
Yeah, I always try and push a fast pace. I was never a particularly gifted athlete. I just want this so bad. I train so hard. Ask anyone that trains or any coaches. No one trains as hard as me. Listen, I'm not the most talented person in the world, but I'm hungry and I want it. And that overpowers anything. My desire to be the world champion is not going away. The owners of the organization, come on, hook a brother up.
Well, this is a big, big win for you tonight.
Hold on, Joe, I ain't finished. I've been out of the octagon for 10 months, so this is my time. Canada, love you guys, man. Thank you, Toronto, UFC, MMA Elite, all my coaches, my family, everybody, love you all. Thank you, guys.
You've made an excellent case for a shot at the title, sir. Good luck to you. Michael Bisping, ladies and gentlemen.